My mom is also 64 years old and is a content creator with zero experience, zero background. Let me tell you, if you're interested in doing this is not being an influencer, by the way. My mom has like 200 followers on Instagram probably. But yeah, she's still been paid by companies to create content that she never had to post on her own social media. So if you've never heard about this is called UGC. It stands for User Generated Content. I have been doing UGC for almost 3 years. I'm not in my 60s. My mom is 64, but I am 34. So I've been doing this again for almost 3 years. It replaced my 6-figure job in 2023. Been doing it full time ever since. Also taught almost 9,200 people how to do this. Most of them being Gen Xers and baby boomers like my mom. So again, for people that don't know, UGC creators get paid to create content, get free products, number one. That's a big bonus of it. A lot of free products will be sent to your house. Kind of feels like Christmas sometimes. And depending on, of course, how busy you are. But you'll get sent free products, plus you also get paid by these companies that hire you to create content. So you'll get the free products, you'll create content for them. Sometimes they'll say like, hey, we're gonna run this video you make for us as an ad on Facebook and Instagram, and we just want to promote this product. So for instance, my mom and I have done 3 UGC deals together. She's also done her own UGC deals, but one of the UGC deals we did most recently was for a supplement company. So we did a video literally just talking about how we use this one supplement as like both of us use it. And so they sent us the product, and then my mom came over to my house, and then we filmed the video. It took like maybe 45 minutes or an hour to get all these different clips of us talking about the product and talking in the kitchen and in my living room and stuff. And then I made the video, I sent it to the company. They were like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. They sent me money. And then they took it and used it as an ad to run across Facebook and Instagram to promote their supplement. I never had to post it on my own social media account. My mom never had to post it on her social media account. This company just needed a video. I did 3 UGC, one with my mom. 3 UGC videos for them. One of them my mom was in. But they just needed videos to run as ads across social media because they just launched a new product. If you don't know, like typically average everyday consumers just don't realize how much content is needed to stay relevant on social media, like as a company. It doesn't matter if you are a med spa. It doesn't matter if you sell shoes, if you're a footwear company, if you are a clothing company, supplements, fitness, if you're an app. Oh my gosh, I've worked with several apps the last 3 years, and all these companies need a crazy amount of videos and pictures to post on social media and to run as ads on social media if that's something they're doing, which most of them are, spending like 6 figures to 7 figures per month on social media ads. So that's a lot of content that brands need, and you could be the ones getting paid. I haven't even talked about age. Oh my gosh, why do I always get caught up in this? Age is a huge thing. That's why I'm talking about this. That's why I'm replying to this comment. My mom's 64, you are 64, Susie. I love it. The reason why brands want to work with more boomers like yourself is several reasons. Number one, you guys are on social media, right? Obviously, you are as you're scrolling this. My mom has bought a ton of stuff off of social media. She's scrolling on social media. She sends my sisters and I and my wife random videos on Instagram that she sees. But like you guys are active on social media. And if you're active on social media and you're also consumers, you're still buying products, right, for your everyday life. Brands know that, and they want to get your attention. So while you're scrolling, I always like to tell this example. Like imagine you are like my mom and Susie, 64 years old, and you're scrolling on Facebook, for example, and like every other post is an ad, right, is a sponsored post. So if you're 64 and you're scrolling on Facebook and all the ads that you're seeing are, about products or services that you could maybe see yourself using, but all the people in those ads talking about those products or services are like 20-something-year-olds or even 30-something-year-olds, you'll be like, that's not really for me. Like, you're not going to trust that brand. You're not going to trust that it's for you. You're going to keep scrolling. It's not even going to be a thought in your head. Those companies realize that, and now they're getting smarter, and they're trying to hire more people that are around your age range in their 50s and 60s to be in these videos talking about these products or services so that they get your attention, that you think the product and the product is for somebody just like you. Hopefully that's making sense. if it is making sense, I've done this so many times and it's a fun thing to do, believe it or not, but if this is making sense, type your current age in the comments just so I can know you're tracking with me. I know I like yap a lot about this. I just had somebody comment on one of my Facebook posts saying that I just took forever to get to the point. That's just how I roll. I just try to explain things so that if somebody sees me for the very first time, they get the whole like picture of how to get started, like what this is. But I do tend to be long-winded because I'm super passionate about this. I could talk about this all day, every day, which I typically do. But if you're comfortable with it and this is making sense, type your current age in the comments. Okay, so how to get started. Number one, if you don't want to listen to the rest of like this video of me yapping to you, you can, of course, but I have a free resource that would help you get started that is not just me talking directly to you. It is a PDF that I'll just email to you right away. There's been over 60,000 people that have downloaded it. I get messages almost every single day that it's been so helpful for people on their beginning like journey of UGC, starting UGC. So it's a checklist. It'll go through the steps on how to get started, and then it also included a 15-minute video lesson for any visual learners like myself, going over how to sorry, I'm still recovering from a cold. Going over how to email companies. So like say that you're like, okay, Megan, you've convinced me, I want to do UGC. This is very exciting. I hope that's the case. But say that is you and you're like, yes, I want to do this. Fantastic. You're going to start to think of different companies that you see advertising, or even like walking around your house. You're going to be like, whoa, look at that. Like I just had a student get hired to do a UGC video for BarkBox, something that like her dogs use, right? I've had several students get hired by BarkBox. So a lot of people do pet UGC. So if you have a pet, you could also do UGC with your pet. It's great. I've done it with my 2 cats. But like I'm kind of blanking, but like even coffee. I've had several students get hired by coffee companies. Leanne, who I just posted about, she got hired, I think it was Leanne, 99% sure. She got hired by a collagen powder company that she puts in her coffee. So she just made a video about that. Like so many different companies, you're going to start to realize, oh my gosh, I could pitch this company. I could reach out to this company, but what do you say in the email? That's my whole point. I teach you that in the free checklist if you want it. Plus, if you're on Instagram, and say that you're like scrolling on Instagram, you see all these random companies that are advertising, you're like, oh my gosh, I feel like I could use that product. I teach you in the free checklist how to start the conversation with them so that it could land you a UGC deal and you could make money. That's how I landed my second UGC deal with a really large beverage company. It's kind of cool. So anyways, if you want that free checklist, pause this video. If you haven't told me your age in the comments, please do if you're comfortable with it. And then pause this video, save it here in the right hand corner just so you can reference this video as you're getting started. And then go to my profile. It'll be my Stan Store link. And then when you get to my Stan Store where I put all my links, like my portfolio, my course and everything, it'll be the second link you see. It'll say free UGC creator checklist. Click it, put your name, email, I'll send it to you right away. So anyways, another reason why brands want to work with you guys is also because you bring so much to the table. Like, I mean, whether you've realized that or not, like you bring a whole life to the table. Like you, as a 64-year-old, like you've lived for 64 years old on this earth, and you bring wisdom, you bring experience, you bring just past experiences. Maybe you're a mom, maybe you were a stay-at-home mom, maybe you've worked most of your life and you're about to retire, maybe you're like one of my students who is a physical therapist who saw me on TikTok, liked me enough and trusted me enough to join my course right away, and then realized while she was going through my course that as a physical therapist, she works with these patients every day and uses medical devices on her patients. And she was like, oh my gosh, I should pitch these companies. I'm using their products every day. I have the authority because I'm a PT. And so she did that, and boom, lickety split, landed her first couple UGC deals just by doing that. Didn't even have anything done, didn't have a portfolio done, nothing. She just realized her life experience, her professional experience specifically, could land her UGC deals and make her extra money. So you could do that too, but it doesn't have to be professional experience. It could be just a life experience. Maybe you have grandkids and you use certain things around your house because you're a grandma or grandpa or whatever. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking now because TikTok's going to cut me off, but I hope this was helpful. Hopefully it opened up your mind to the possibilities that you could do this. You're not too old to do content creation. Brands want to work with you. It's just putting yourself out there and like making those connections and learning how to create content that they want and need for their own marketing purposes. That's all it is. So hope you get started.